And I don't know why people fear to go to the light way of adopting a child.
Yes.
I don't know. They
Yeah.
want shortcut because, like, I have a big list.
And we have found that people are coming out to be foster carers, but actually back in their minds, they intended to process an adoption. Likewise, I know our governor here is doing some amazing job. I'm yet to tell you what.
Are you sure?
Today, I'm happy to be joined by one of my besties who has really mentored me when it comes to what we are doing in this space. Ask me which space, I'll tell you which in a few minutes. But I'm happy and glad that you joined me here today just to give us highlights and successes of the great things I'm seeing you do out there. You are in NTV, you are in here, there. I will not even mention some,
Yeah.
but I'm happy for the great work that you're doing for the children of this nation, and allow us to know you and our viewers to understand who you are, where you come from, the organization you serve.
Thank you so much, Madam Mercy, even for inviting me. Jane Wanjiku Karanja, and a mother of many.
Amazing.
And I work with the Catholic Diocese of Murang'a as a project coordinator of a program called Legacy for Children Kenya, and also the children officer of the diocese.
Amazing.
Yeah.
Hey, good to know you. So I've seen you in different places, so many actually, and you're doing some amazing stuff. How did your journey begin?
Our journey began long time ago.
Yes.
Through our shepherd, Bishop James Maria Wainaina,
Yes.
when he created an independent office to respond to children matters, vulnerable children who are in need of care and protection. That is back 2019.
Amazing.
And that time, it was one-man business. But of course, with the support of the diocese, you know, church has even the priests, sisters, and even the Christian. So we had a lot of support. But when we are starting, we didn't have many cases. We started by sensitizing using the church structure about our work, what we are doing. And gradually, we had a lot of cases being reported.
Yeah.
Some could need the attention of the court and all that. But in the process, we realized we cannot do it alone. We need other stakeholders.
Yeah.
And we started now thinking or mapping whom do we work with. And one of the department, or one of the stakeholders is the government,
Yeah.
where we have worked very closely with the Directorate of Children's Services. And then we realized we have to work even with the county government. We have even to work with the national government, judiciary, police, name them, all those stakeholders. I remember one time Bishop was telling me at least to have a lighter and to know the people we are relating with and how we are relating with them, and maybe even the contact of the key stakeholders and how we can refer even the cases. But year 2022, by God's grace, you heard me saying that I'm also a project coordinator of Legacy for Children Kenya.
Yes.
That is when they came on the board and they have journeyed with us. They have really helped us. And through them, we've been able to develop, let me start by policies.
Yes.
At the national level, we've been able to help them to develop the transitioning guidelines. And I'm happy now they have launched the tools and all that. We have helped them. Even we have participated during the development of the disability training manual, still at the national level, and many other things we've done at the national level. Last year, we were lucky to host the first event for the foster care in Kenya.
Wow!
And also we hosted the World Children's Day, where we were able to launch some of the guidelines. And one of the guidelines was the Murang'a County Children Policy.
Yes.
I don't know whether I said I work in the Catholic Diocese of Murang'a, which is within two counties, Murang'a and and Kirinyaga.
Yeah.
So we are able to work with the county government and other stakeholders to develop a policy which is being now implemented.
Wow.
We
So
are
are
very
you
happy.
talking about the children, the Muranga County Children Policy?
Yes.
And actually, there's a question that is always coming from different counties. How did you make this happen?
I think we kept record because within less than 1 year, we had finished or we had completed the developing of the policy. One, I want to recommend the good relationship and the commitment of our leaders. That is the governor himself, Kangata,
Yes.
and Honorable Kangata, and our Bishop James Maria Wainaina.
Yeah.
So they came up with an MOU where we had even the timelines, but we finished before even the timelines.
Amazing.
And we had a technical working group, and I can tell you, the stakeholders, we engaged different stakeholders, even the children.
Yes.
I remember we had 6 days of
Yes.
engaging different stakeholders, even the parents themselves.
Yeah.
So I can say the commitment of the county government and the church itself, and actually the technical working group, it's enable us to finish in time and to have the policy and the goodwill. I think there was a goodwill even for the MCAs of Moranga.
Yes.
Because they also had to, they are the legislative. So I can say it's the goodwill of the people of Moranga which enable us to have the policy in a very short
I
time.
think that's a great tip for the counties that are behind you. Of course, Meru we are closely following, but also for those who have not actually started. Can I say that also they are allowed to come, benchmark, borrow a tip or another?
Well, yeah. They are most welcome to learn, like in Kirinyaga. After we did for Moranga, now we are also doing it in Kirinyaga.
Yeah.
And we have involved all the stakeholders. We are using the same approach, and I believe even Mary, you are also using the same approach from Moranga. So you can start to come and benchmark.
I hear you.
Yeah.
But I think the students call more than the teacher. You know, at times the teachers call the C, CPRAS, and I'm not saying anything, but you find the same students are calling an A.
Yeah, true.
Yeah,
true.
So where do they go to benchmark? Is it at the teacher's place or at the student center? Where now?
they can, okay, we'll see. We'll see, because I believe Meru can do better now that you have somewhere you are learning.
Yes, sure.
So we have identified the gaps. So we don't expect again to the same gaps to be repeated. So I believe you'll do better, and also we'll shine with something else. Because like now, as we are working with the different stakeholders, we have mapped stakeholders where we meet quarterly to review the policy, what have been done, what you want to do. Like the county right now, they have an independent office for children. Before they didn't have, but the policy has given a room for an independent policy under the social something, that social gender something.
So if I may ask, what are the wins for a county government to make sure it pushes and takes it as a serious business to have a child policy? What are the wins? What are the key highlights for every county to have a policy?
One, it is true the children have not devolved to the county level.
Yes.
But remember, they are within the county.
Yes.
So, who knows the children? Is it the parent who is with the children, or the outsiders?
Of course, where the children are.
Where the children are.
Yeah.
So, I would urge the county to look the matters of children and in a different level. Okay, they may not, sometimes there is the political will and all that. They may not have votes.
Yes.
But remember, they are parents, they have votes. When you touch this, and even God, even the Bible is very clear. So I believe, for me, why I recommend the county to look at the matters of children just like what they do in the other things within the county. Or youth, you see, like youth, they have good programs
Yes.
for the youths.
Yes.
Even for the children, like you have had the feeding programs, but they are not in the policy.
Yeah.
I'm happy, like in Muranga now, most of like Uji program is
Yes.
within the policy
Yeah.
now. So even another governor comes, the children of Muranga will still be taking
They continue
Uji.
to benefit, to take their Uji.
Yeah, take their Uji.
Yeah.
So, because the children are within the county.
Yeah.
That's why I would urge the county to take the matters of children on a serious way. It doesn't mean that the government has no mandate, but the person who is very close, I think it is the county.
I agree. And again, also the children really need a share of our county budgets.
Mm-hmm.
Because at the end of the day, we always say children are the future. And we have turned out to say children are the leaders of tomorrow. But we need to nurture, as you're saying, and nurturing comes with investment. So I totally agree with you. There is a lot of win and gains for children themselves, for the communities within the county, but also even for the leaders. Because if, the votes in the next few years are coming from the same citizens, and they need to be well equipped, well nurtured, well mannered, well parented to turn out to be good citizens, and also to inject some economical gains even at the county level. So I totally agree with you. Mm-hmm. There's something interesting that really happened last year in Muranga, as you mentioned, the celebration of the foster care week.
Yeah.
And it was so amazing. And I've been leading the discussions about foster care. And we have found that people are coming out to be foster carers, but actually back in their minds, they intended to process an adoption. So I wonder whether you have had similar experiences, and how can we help guide people more on the right way to take it, or the right way to have a child, to differentiate between foster care and adoption?
I know you are aware about the guidelines.
Yes.
The NCCS, the national government, they have come up with the guidelines, and they are very clear. The adoptions guidelines, the foster care guidelines. But it is true, because at the ground, there are people who are coming with the intention of adoption, but they are coming as a foster parent. What I can urge, let it be clear at the beginning, because again, we don't want to find children we don't want to, trafficking of the children within the foster care system. Yes. Let's use the guidelines as provided by the government and as the Children Act. Children Act has given a room after 3 years, maybe a parent can apply for adoption, which is okay. Yes. So what I would urge is us to follow the legal framework which has been put in place to support the foster care system.
Yeah. And what I'm picking from you is, when we are doing the sensitization and helping people understand the alternative family care options, it needs to be very clear for every person.
Yes.
From a layman's language to understand, actually, my intention is to foster, or actually, my intention is to adopt.
Yes.
And for them to come clearly and speak and say, I want to adopt. Because are there children who qualify adoption?
Yeah, they are.
They are.
Sometimes I wonder, why do you want shortcuts?
Yes.
And yet there is a room for you. You can use the right procedure.
Yes.
And you adopt a child.
Yeah.
So I would urge those who want to adopt a child,
yes,
they use the right channel.
Yes.
The right procedure.
Yes.
Even to avoid frustration in future. Maybe you adopted a child and the parents they start coming claiming that this is our child. So
which can be frustrating.
And again, through what we are learning, when you want to foster a child, don't expect anything.
Yes.
Let people understand that at the beginning it is free. If you cannot be able to provide, please don't do it.
Yes.
Yeah, again, at the moment, unless maybe government come up with something else. But as for now, it is free.
So, meaning foster a foster parent should be ready to bear the cost
Yes.
of bringing up this child as just the way they invest in their own children. Am I right?
Yeah, yeah.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So if you cannot feed your own children,
Yeah.
for God's sake,
Yes.
can you be able to feed another child?
But many tell me, I have a big heart, but resources are limited. But I want to support.
I had the same understanding
Uh-huh.
and argument until my mentors and the people we are interacting with, and somebody was asking me, how can I measure the big heart?
Whoa. Yeah.
How can you measure this one has a big heart, this one? So that's why the guidelines are there to guide, and they are very clear to avoid abuses within the system of care.
Yeah.
So I would urge, let's use again what is being provided by the policies, by the acts, by the guidelines, and all that.
Amazing.
For now, take a child knowing that this child need food, need education, need shelter, need all those things. Again, there is what do you call them? Temporary, is it? Not emergency, emergency foster care or temporary emergency foster
placements,
care. Where you don't stay for long with the child. So those some costs, you don't incur all those costs. Maybe you can be a shorter time foster care where you don't need to journey with the child for a long time.
Yes.
Because the more you journey, maybe the more the needs or the cost.
Yes.
Yeah.
That's great to know that. So my takeaway is, how do you measure, how big the heart is to embrace actually this child into my family and into my home, which of course makes sense because we need to have also a sustainability in the system. And since we are learning and actually beginning it, Moranga having, made a way for us, it's critical to have sustainability back in our minds as we journey through it. So it's interesting that the transition tools are out.
Yeah.
What excites you about them?
Oh, I wish we started before we started now the case management or journeying with our CCI, which are doing very amazing job taking care of those children. It's not easy. Making sure they go to school, they eat, they have shelter and all that. I wish we had started now with the tools. Okay, the guidelines they were there, but I wish that is where we started, by understanding the journey itself. Because the tool there, it's like a reflection or a reminder or a journey. It's like a roadmap. Because it is well
articulated.
You know where you are, to assess where you are, where you want to be. I wish we started with those tools. It is very amazing. I think the government has done a good job to develop those tools. And I thank all the stakeholders who supported the process. Because now, especially those people who are starting now, I think it will be very easy for them.
I agree. And some counties are wondering, we don't have resources, we don't have a partner, how do we make this happen? But I think with the tools I'm finding, they are going to use lesser time than even the counties that have end resources, that have end partners, as long as they're very intentional to do it, with the right motive and motivation behind it.
And also doing it the right way.
The right way. I agree. Thank you, Jane, for your amazing time. I know we are going to have some time to discuss more about adoption. Just to help people understand, our sisters out there, our brothers out there, to understand the process of adoption, so that no one comes into the system for adoption and that they meant foster care, or for foster care and that they meant adoption. So I think we need, it's something that our viewers are looking forward to, and I promise them soon. Once they are able to to interact with us first with what we have made already for them, we are going to come back and answer the big question, or and raise the big giant in the room: how do I adopt a child?
Like myself, I have a big list.
Uh-huh.
We want to adopt, and I don't know why people fear to go to the right way of adopting a child.
Yes.
I don't know. They want shortcut because, like, I have a big list.
Wow.
They want to adopt children.
Yes.
Yeah.
And are children available?
Yeah, the children are available.
Oh.
Yeah.
That's amazing. That's
Children
a great one.
available.
Children are available for adoption.
With the right
procedure, the right channel, the right people. That's a great one.
Yeah.
Asante sana for your time. When you go back there, tell your governor he's doing an amazing job.
I will.
We are always, you know, we are coming even to benchmark in Muranga. How do we put our school some tiles?
Yeah.
How do our children drink uji? He's doing some recommendable job.
And we have a youth program where they earn and
Wow.
they save.
Wow.
Saving is compulsory, and at least and a percentage go to their parents.
Wow,
Yeah.
that's recommendable. Likewise, I know our governor here is doing some amazing job. I'm yet to tell you what.
Are you sure?